What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, just a few days ago, Scump went ahead and touched upon the topic of skill-based matchmaking in Modern Warfare 3, and honestly, he put his words together perfectly for what's going on this year. And of course, I don't know. I was thinking the same exact thing when this game first was introduced, and I thought I might be going a little crazy, but now after seeing Scump say the same exact thing, I want to go ahead and put this video out there, see what you guys think down in the comment section if you agree or disagree, and obviously we'll have further discussions about different things as well. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, before we go ahead and dive deep, if you do enjoy what you hear today, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell. Post daily here at 8 in the morning Eastern Time. And last but not least, if you do want to catch any live streams, we do open lobbies all the time on Modern Warfare 3. I have a link to my Kick channel down in the description of this video. The stream usually goes live around, I would say, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And also, just for this week alone, we're going to be dual streaming on both Kick and Twitch. So, of course, if you guys want to go back to my Twitch channel and check it out, that will be live as well for just this week. But ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I got a video clip for you guys here. I'm going to run it real fast, and we'll go ahead and discuss everything afterwards.
I want to cut you off, but Nade loses his shit over skill-based matchmaking. And I just want to say something.
This a video?
I just want to say something real quick. Because it's my opinion. Pause this real quick. My opinion, but I think skill-based this year is super cranked. And I don't know if that's because the player base is going down or what the fuck's happening, but dude, can you attest to it too? Skill-based this year feels way worse than any other year. And then people come in and they're like, why are you bitching? You're a pro player. You should be able to kill anybody. And it's like, dude, I am using a Sidewinder going for fucking camos, getting slide canceled by MCWs and Rival 9s the whole game.
I think it's
like,
comparable.
holy shit.
I think it's comparable to Cold War. I think Cold War's skill-based matchmaking was crazy, dude.
Off the rip, it was bad, but towards the middle of the game's lifespan, when the sweat started going to play Warzone and shit, it got a lot better.
Yeah. No, I agree.
But like, dude,
matchmaking
it is
crazy
right now.
Dude, I'm sitting here trying to use the KAT like in free-for-all, and like I'll get one kill, and then somebody's spawning behind me or getting a trade and just stunning off rip because they know exactly where I am or something like that.
It is crazy.
It's tough, man. It's tough. It's hard to. It's
hard
like,
to, dude, I'll die to kids, and I see iridescent rank play things, and I'm like, holy
I see TikTok.
shit. I am using
Twitch.
A single shot.
They're shooting my body. They're like, you're not the real Optic Pam.
Dude, it's...
Because I'm not dropping 30
It's been pretty frustrating going for camos and having to deal with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got to be honest, I completely agree. When it comes to, how thick the skill-based matchmaking is, this is by far the thickest matchmaking I've ever witnessed when it comes to a Call of Duty game. And it's crazy to me because every year it feels like it gets worse and worse and worse. It never stops. Again, I don't know what is the cause of this. Scump made a good point. Is the player base declining? Are less people interested with 6v6? I honestly still don't know the sales figures for this game. Have they even released yet? And if they have, go down in the comment section and leave your opinions about that stuff. But other than that, I mean, I might be having fun with the game, but that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean everybody's out here playing it. There might not just be enough casual players out there to balance out the matchmaking. And it's just nothing but, pure sweats. People who are very addicted to COD, love Call of Duty, buy it yearly, play it all the time. And those are the only individuals up in these lobbies. But regardless, whatever the issue is, these matches are insane. Absolutely absurd. The amount of time that you need to put into this game to find a more casual-ish game, a match, is insane. To get a match like, for this gameplay right here, where I actually find some time to pop off a little bit. Typically, my matches are extremely tight, very competitive, It takes time to actually hop into a lobby like this. There's no variety. You might find a match like this, once every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's actually insane. And of course, for those who are going to say, well, you know what, all you want to do is just pub stomp, that's not the case. You could even hear from Scump himself saying, even when they just want to camo grind, there's no casual aspect to Call of Duty anymore. And the only way to play these games is to set yourself up with the competitive classes. I mean, you see the majority of my classes. I have all ARs and all SMGs. Forget variety, forget anything else. Just the stuff that I am very used to. Because I know 9 out of 10 of my experiences are going to be against competitive players who are going to be using the best of the best weapons, stuff that they are extremely comfortable with. Nobody's going to be testing anything out. Nobody's going to be messing around. Nobody's going to be trying to enjoy anything. So there's no reason for me to do so either. And when you step out of those boundaries and again try to camo grind, that's all you are met with. Those type of players, people who are just going to sweat their hearts out every game they play. I've actually been seeing a lot of people discussing the topic of AI bots in these lobbies. I don't know. I've had a lot of people come to me and ask me to make a video about this. I want to, but at the same time, I don't see it. I don't see it personally. Until I can actually see a little bit more proof, I'll probably go ahead and, touch upon it. But personally, when I go throughout these lobbies, I don't see anybody, that are like AI bots or anybody that's a bit, offset, off-putting. And honestly, if you do see people like that as well, you can't forget that there are individuals out there. If you might find a lobby with those type of players, and there are people who play like that, whether you want to believe it or not. But from my personal experience, I don't see any AI bots because all my lobbies are packed with the ultimate competition, So, again, like I said, I know a lot of people want me to discuss this, but I don't know if it's anything really there for me to discuss because I'm running into exactly what Scump runs into. You try to use something else, you try to use variety, and you got, ACRs and scorpions and all this other crap pointing right at your face. Again, I just accepted into it. I'm tired of fighting it, I can compete. I can use good guns too, so on and so forth. So I just do it. I just simply do it at this point. But for anybody out there who is just still craving that casual COD experience, it is so long gone. And when it comes to Modern Warfare 3, this has to be the thickest I've ever witnessed it. And I don't see anything better happening in the future. It's really sad because, even with Treyarch's next game coming out, this is the first time they are having a full development cycle. And actually, they are having one of the longest development cycles of basically 4+ years in the works for the next Treyarch game, which is outstanding. But they could do everything in the world. The matchmaking is going to be cranked through the roof. You know dang well, the second you hop into the next game, it's going to be nothing but sweats, nothing but people running meta. Nobody's going to be camo grind. Everybody's just going to be sweating it out. And that's going to be the experience that we have to deal with, which is going to ruin the reputation of Treyarch's next game. I really hope Microsoft does something about this. I hope that they see the people's cries, because after seeing how Modern Warfare 3 is being dealt with when it comes to Sledgehammer and how much they're listening to community feedback, I'm wondering if something behind the scenes has opened up a little bit, opened the doors. Because even with Vanguard, when it came to community feedback, everybody says they listened with that game, but how much did they listen? They listened a small amount. Yeah, they added in Ninja, but red dots on the minimap. You had to put on a perk to get that to work. It wasn't even just straight up red dots on the minimap. They had to find a middle ground, an in-between. Right now with Modern Warfare 3, there is no in-between. It's either it's in or it's out. And they even have an experimental playlist where they test tons of other different features as well. This is the most talkative I've ever seen a development team with their community. And I hope that it, is due to behind the scenes with Microsoft, and they are starting to see that we want different changes, and maybe skill-based matchmaking will be a part of that agenda. But ladies and gentlemen, like I said earlier, I would absolutely love if you go down in the comment section and leave your opinions down below. Do you agree with Scump? Do you think that the matchmaking is cranked to the absolute max? Do you think that this is the thickest the matchmaking has ever been? Or do you think that he's over-exaggerating a bit and the matchmaking is around about the same, if not less than what we've had in previous titles? I heard, obviously Cold War being brought up as well, and I agree. Cold War was a sweaty game at launch, but honestly, if you really think about it, for me personally, I feel like they were all pretty sweaty. Modern Warfare 2019, Modern Warfare 2 2022, Vanguard, Cold War, all of the above were sweaty experiences. But when it comes to, the claim that this is the sweatiest of them all, I gotta be honest, I really do believe so. And I can't tell, once again, if it's because the player count is dipping, if Call of Duty is just becoming a much more competitive game as every single year goes by, or what the problem is. Skill-based matchmaking just being ramped to the roof, I don't know. But at the end of the day, something has to be changed because the casual identity of COD is slowly drifting away. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like. If you hated it, leave a dislike. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell if you want to be notified for more content just like this. And last but not least, we do stream pretty much every single day over on Kick. And don't forget, guys, this week, like I said in the beginning of this video, we are going to be dual streaming on Twitch and Kick. So if you guys do prefer Twitch as a platform, you guys can go ahead and find my stream over there as well. But regardless, I have links to all my socials, including Twitter and Discord, down in the description of this video. But as always, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.